just too much for you. If you can't handle a Nando's medium spice or hot and spicy, you can't handle me, babes. Someone at work told me that I am like a hamster on crack, like on a wheel, just turning. And I'm like, the funny thing is about this, that if you know me, you'd know that I'm actually really lazy. So as soon as I'm off that wheel, I'm just gonna nap. But while I'm going, I'm on the wheel at the moment. And after this, I'm gonna be taking a nap. Sometimes we hold on to let go. Hello friends and esteemed colleagues. Welcome back to another video with me, but I'm in the studio now. Ah, such a nice backdrop, isn't it? Not that my sister's wasn't nice, it's just I'm quite messy. And again, I look gross on camera because I never prepare for these things. I'm just like, I'm gonna do a video right now and I just look gross, but I'm just gonna keep it real with you. This is my real face. And I had a mask on today, so it's rubbed a lot of things off, so I just have a, yeah, just looking gross, but I washed my hair. I'm coming at you with a haul today. This is like a part 2, because a lot of this stuff I ordered online when I did part 1 and then it hadn't come. And I've actually now forgotten one of the things I also bought, so I'm going to show you a picture, but we'll get to that when we get into it. So, this is my bag. It says, all I need is lunch and lashes, and I love lunch, aka food, and I also love lashes. My sisters bought this for me when I was having a mental breakdown, because guy I was seeing dumped me. I cried, so they bought me nice things. I'm so sad. For someone who's got no water in their birth chart, I'm quite emotional, but Leos are known to be emotional. But another thing about us Leos, let me tell you, is that we are dramatic, yes, but we will get over it, so just let us act out and we'll be fine. But this was very nice to receive. We love gifts. I speak for the Leo community. Another thing about me is that I go through phases quite a lot. I have an obsessive personality, so I will just obsess over something. So like I had a K-pop phase when I was obsessed with Korean things. I love K-pop music, I love Korean food, I still do. It was the best food ever. Also Mexican food. But I just couldn't get enough. I went to Korea 3 times. Just, yeah, love it. It's a great place. It's still a fave, but I'm not like eat, sleep and breathe. So funny thing about the Korean phase is I think I also again got dumped. I don't know who would dump me. These boys are like, this is why, because you're fucking crazy. I'm just too much for you. If you can't handle a Nando's medium spice or hot and spicy, you can't handle me, babes. Obsessive personality. So I got into my whole K-pop phase in like 2012 because I think again I got dumped. So I would also dump me. Got dumped and I was really sad, and then I was like, I want to be into One Direction because some of my friends were. So I used to watch like loads of One Direction like funny moments compilations. Then somehow down the rabbit hole I got into like a K-pop thing. My friend introduced me to Big Bang, watched the music video, and I was like, and then it just spiraled from there. BTS when they first debuted, EXO, Shiny, like all of them. I was straight in there from 2012, 8 years strong, boy. And then went back to Korea in 2018, had the best time. And I like taught myself how to read and write Korean and speak a little bit. So that's a fun little pipe trick. So that was how I got to my Korean phase. And then I really liked Latin music and Spanish and reggaeton. And then I dated a few Latinos, and that didn't go very well because they were also American, and me and American boys just don't mix very well. But yeah, I just like learning new things and culture, kind of get involved, and I think it's really cool. And obviously would never try to appropriate a culture, I just enjoy it. I give credit where credit's due, and don't try to be something you're not is the motto, but you have to appreciate culture and where people come from and their backgrounds and all that fun stuff. Literally. Someone at work told me that I am like a hamster on crack, like on a wheel, just turning. And I'm like, the funny thing is about this, that if you know me, you'd know that I'm actually really lazy. So as soon as I'm off that wheel, I'm just gonna nap. But while I'm going, I'm on the wheel at the moment. And after this, I'm gonna be taking a nap. Whilst I was talking about phases, I'm going through a new phase at the moment. I've always loved 50s and like vintage sort of things. Like I've got a pair of like Deirdre-esque glasses. I always wear like capri trousers to work and stuff, and I've always loved Dita Von Teese. I know it's burlesque and whatever, but the way she dresses is very vintage. I always think it's really classy, and I was talking about this with Bobby earlier. It's really classy and well put together. And I started watching The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which is my favourite show ever. It's on Amazon Prime, it's the best. I just really appreciate that era of things. My mum was born in the 50s, so it's a really cool talking point for us and just to bond with and stuff. I love that. So I was just like, I've always appreciated elements and found it really interesting, but when I watched the Marvelous Miss Maisel, I was just like, this is sick, and wouldn't you just love to dress so cute all the time? And I've always loved like pin-up and rockabilly and stuff, and I've always been a bit of a rock chick. I'm not, I kind of am, I just like that sort of thing. Obviously it takes like elements of these things and put them all together, and I just thought, do you know what, I love how that looks, it makes me really happy. Why don't I just, you know, transform my vibe? So I'm transforming, I'm reinventing myself. I love to reinvent myself. You may just dye hair, get a new piercing. I'm revamping my whole look. We're gonna be a different person. And because I'm quite pale, dark hair, like I don't have to try to be something I'm not. I don't have to fake tan on Thursdays anymore to try to be like a nice golden brown colour, because of I just don't tan. It's just not happening for me. So I'm not having maintenance on fake tan and stuff. I don't have to try and squeeze myself into like cute little poly outfits and think, yeah, I look really good in this because it's a trend, but it's just not just me. I like pin-up and rockabilly and 50s because it's kind of very size inclusive in a way. Like the people that you see that tend to do it, they're very like body positive. I don't feel like I have to be a size 8 and be posing on Instagram. Like I just feel really comfortable. So I'll probably watch this back in like 5 years and be like, oh, we're going for a new phase now, none of this is whatever. But that's how I feel at the moment. So I'm just trying to make my momentary self happy. It could also be because I'm 25 and this could be a quarter life crisis. Who knows? Always got to have a little mental breakdown, reinvent yourself and pick yourself back up. You'll feel so much better. So with that in mind, I got rollers. I got 50 of them. You want rollers? I got 50. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. Yeah, so these are like the little clippy rollers. They're the size that they should be for my hair. I also bought this setting lotion thing. It's called Lotta Body. It's called setting lotion, and you like dip the roller in it and it sets your hair, which my hair would need because my hair's like really straight and fine, so it needs all the help it can get personally from my personal experience. This is what I bought that I forgot to bring. Also got that from Amazon. She also said when you do the front part, when you have like the big like little Hollywood flick thing, to like bend the little clip back so you don't get that kink in your hair. So I'm gonna try that. Bought a mask. Masks are essential in shops. This is really cute. Got this from Etsy. From the Urban Seamstress, I believe it was. She does like really cute like designer inspired, I'll probably have that upside down, really sorry, designer inspired masks that I think are really adorable. It took me ages to find like the right headscarf I want, because with a lot of 50s hairstyle, they do the hair at night and set it and obviously wrap it. Obviously silk is really good because some people's hair gets really frizzy and broken on normal pillowcases, so people recommend having like silk or satin pillowcases to help that, or headscarves, head wraps. This is a super big one, but it will do the same thing. And obviously I'm just going to wrap my hair and hopefully that will keep the condition nice. I did want like a chiffon one, which is what people seem to have, so I will again probably look into getting one of those, but I thought, you know what, we're going to try this. I'm just trying things out, and it wasn't too expensive, so I don't feel like I'm breaking the bank. The crocodile clips, or as Americans seem to call them, like duckbill clips. I got shorter ones for like closer curls because my hair's again thin and I don't know how big the pin curls are going to be, and like longer ones for the front. Then I've got that Glow Recipe stuff, which I'm going to talk about. So this is the Watermelon Glow Ultra Fine Mist Hydrated and Glowing Radiance. It didn't really have that great reviews compared to all the other Glow Recipe stuff I've tried, but I thought I'm going to try it because I like getting things in like sets and togetherness and blah blah blah. I thought it was going to be good, but actually I don't really notice any difference with it. Yeah, it's nice to have a little spritz, but I have a Dermalogica toner spray that I feel like does more, but that's probably because it's a toner and not a hydrating mist. But it's cute, it smells of watermelon. I really meant to spray like 3 times, but no one's going to do that. It's just cute. I'm just going to get through it and I probably won't repurchase it. The Glow Recipe toner that I bought, that was in my last video, really big bottle. I thought it was amazing to start with, and it is good, but I haven't noticed a huge difference. But I have also stopped like squeezing my spots and under the skin spots, which I know better. I should probably just do it. And I have noticed a bit of a difference, so I don't know if it's because I'm not squeezing and ruining my skin, or if I'm using this. It's meant to be like a pore shrinker, BHA or whatever it is. And I'm not noticing a huge difference, but again, I haven't been wearing a lot of makeup where that would disguise it. Another item I bought that I haven't brought with me because I'm stupid and also hasn't arrived was the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer. I think there's an Elf camo one, but this is the hydrating one because my skin does tend to be a little bit dry, especially underneath my eyes, not my forehead. Don't look at it, I know it's shiny. Love it. It was like £5. It's the best concealer I've ever used in my life. Apparently it's a dupe for Tarte Shape Tape, which I haven't used, but this is what all the reviews say, and I believe reviews. Amazing, love it, goes on great. I actually bought my niece one for her birthday, so by the time this comes out, it's going to be her birthday, so she knows that it's going to be good because she watches all my videos, because my nieces love and support me. And I love you too, girls, and everyone who watches this, you know, thanks. I know I just talk a load of shit. We should cover that up because they're young. Talk a load of boom. Like, you know, when you watch SpongeBob and it's like dolphin noises, do that. Anyway, still on the hamster wheel. Yeah, awesome, amazing, love it. I've also bought the Elf Poreless Putty Primer. I told my sister to buy it because, again, really great reviews and she loves it. So I've bought that for myself. So really excited to receive those products, and it's my birthday next Sunday. And I don't know what I'm going to get, obviously. I did want money to get AirPod Pros, but they fall out of your ears because they're not attached to a wire, so I don't know if that's a good thing for me to have because I'll lose them. And obviously, like when you stand up, sometimes if you drop your phone, like the headphones plugged in, like save your phone. And I'm going to the Apple store to get my screen fixed. Those are my little birdies, not my newer bird, because my mum sadly passed away and he was 9 or 10 and I love him, the little green boy. But this is Ziggy and she's doing good, and Ziggy has a new friend called Jessie. This could be a whole nother video because I love, if you didn't know this about me, I love birds. I love budgies particularly. I've had them for like over 15 years of my life, maybe over 10, I'm not really too sure. But anyway, that was it. Hope you enjoyed watching. Sorry I talk so much and so quickly. I'm just on my wheel. I'm just trying to get it out. Hope you enjoyed it. Look at this drawer full of Abby's stuff. It is wonderful. There's so many things in here. Ah! I just love being in here. So anyway, leave us a comment. Don't forget to like, subscribe, press the little bell to get notified when we post. Follow us on Instagram. You know the drill, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm sorry I look so gross, but at this point you've seen me looking gross in every single one of my videos, so you might think this is what I actually look like. So when you see me in person or in photos, you'll be like, she cleans up nice. And I do, like the one day of the month I go out or look nice, whatever. But because I'm going to be all like pin-up and 50s and vintage, I might actually look nice all the time because that's just a style to be put together. It's just expected at that time. So I'm just going to expect that of myself. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Sorry I am on crack. I haven't had any smints today. But sometimes when I talk with Abby, it just gets me all hyper and my sister, and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. Shit, there's no battery.